Welcome to a Caravan video. I'm in 1994 lunar planet Saturn, and in this video I'll be fixing the roof vent again. So you'll be wondering why I'm at home and not at the caravan. That's because I've taken the offending part out of the caravan and I've brought it home, and I'll just get it here. And here it is. It's the bottom half of the roof vent. You know, it has a fly screen in the blind. And as you can see, the fly screen's all torn, which doesn't help. And I'll just put the camera down a sec. I'll just take this bit out. Fly screen blind bit, and I'll show you what else is up with it. And as you can see, it's broken off, so you know, when it's in place, you know, it sags down. Tell you what, I'll just put this back in and I'll show you what I mean. Just put this. But that will be its normal position. Oh, probably better show you if I lay the camera down. So when it, you know, you've got your roof vent there when it's screwed in, and you can see. I just camera back up. You can see it's sagging down, which isn't great. So this part needs replacing. Now this is a standard, you know, 400 by 400 metre roof light. This bottom bit, it was just 4 screws and the whole thing drops down. So what I've done is I've got a brand new one. Now you can get these with or without blinds, but I went to a local caravan place. Well, it's actually a motorhome place, Richard Baldwin Motorhomes, but they only had the ones with the blinds, so I thought I'd take that. I'd like to do one where you fit the blind, but I'll show you how the blind comes out, and it'll be handy for reference. So this is just a matter of this is just a straight swap, and I thought, well, that'd make for a boring video. So what I'll do is I'll put you guys on a tripod, and I'll show you how the blind comes out. Although I don't need to do this in my case, I can show you how this blind comes out, because these MPK roof lights are actually a standard fitment across a lot of caravans of the era, but if you're careful you can take these out, but you just got to beware of plastic. You know, plastic can get a bit brittle after 20 odd years, well 28 years, so you just lift up the top bit of the blind, just be careful not to snap it, and you should see a little gap appear, so you just gently, if you're just carefully prise it out with a screwdriver, just enough to get the tabs. There's a tab at each end, so if you're careful you can extract this without any damage. I did have a practice run, to be honest, so I know exactly what I'm doing. And there you go, the top bit of the blind comes out the plastic bit. Should lift out, and then you need to extract. If you see the blind, there's a rod at either end. So the round bit, you leave the flat bit in, you push the round bit in. I don't know if you can see that. You see the round bit. If you find a suitable implement, I'll just use a screwdriver and just push it out, and you can take the blind out. The blind lifts out. Now this end, the flat bit, is actually under tension, so when you take it out it might detension, but when fitting it in you can just tension it. Just, you don't need to go super crazy, because you'll when you roll the blind, when you pull the blind out, it'll tension up. So just see, it's detension, so you just need to turn it a couple of bits, but it's as simple as that, really. Now this blind's quite in decent shape. It's probably the best bit of the whole thing, so I think this would be handy as a spare, and putting it in is basically the reverse of taking it out. So you just feed that flat bit back in through there, and then you push that in to fit the blind. I think these are about £20, so I could probably put it on eBay if I don't keep it as a spare. I could sell it, and then you just feed all this back in, and you put one end in, you tab there like that, and just bend that. Just bend it enough without breaking it, and feed it in, and fitting the blind as a reverse of taking it out. Now I don't think I actually tensioned it enough. You do need to tension it a bit so it'll spring back, but it doesn't really matter in this case. So I'll just keep that blind, and the rest of it is just scrap. So going back to my new part, I think it's probably an idea to clean this up first before I fit the new part. So I'll give this a clean, and then I'll come back to you. So now with this looking a whole lot cleaner, taking 30 year off it, we'll get our new flynet with the blind. You know, just doing this would have been boring, but I thought I'll show you how to swap the blind out. I mean, I could have held out and found one without a blind, but I thought I'd just fit a whole new one. But it'd be interesting to show how the blind actually fits on. So unwrap this. It's made by MPK, as I said. Yes, they still make them. Would you believe? So it basically clips in like so. Yeah, it's quite stiff because it's new. Should hear it clicking. There we go. And that is just like new. Perfect. And there we go. That's the job done. So when I'm back out with the caravan, I'll put this back in. So which will be a few days from now. So see you in a few days. It's now a few days later, and I'm back at the caravan, and it's ready to go on. So I'll just set you up, and you can look at me put this up on the ceiling. So I've got myself a suitable screwdriver, and it's held in by 4 screws, one in each corner. So I just need to open this so I can get to the screw holes. See the screw holes there. In fact, it's probably better if I separate this. No, I don't think it wants to play. So just offer it up. Get the first screw started. Get them all started. And that is job done. So one thing you need to check for, make sure there's no rattling between the two halves. That means the screw's not done up all the way. And we're looking good. Fully functioning. There we go. Helps if I show it properly. There we go, fully working blind. And that is it. So that's it for this video. That's how to replace your MPK flynet on your roof vent. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it was helpful. As ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you.